We're going to look at graphing a function f of x equals the square root of x minus 2 and then outside plus 3 using transformations, vertical shifts, and horizontal shifts. And basically in this lesson I want to kind of describe to you how we can graph this without actually using a calculator if we know what the shifts do and so forth. So first of all, with this kind of problem, to graph it, we want to look at what the parent function is. And if you look at this function, the parent function is actually f of x equals the square root of x. And if you look at that parent function, the graph of it starts at the origin and kind of goes like this. And that's what the original graph looks like. And then what we want to do here, we're going to look at this one piece at a time, and let's look at the inside of the function first to see what that minus 2 does. That minus 2 actually takes the parent function, and when it's inside like this, in this example, it shifts it horizontally, left and right. Now, in this particular case, we would think normally that a minus 2 would shift us to the left, but it's actually opposite. When it's inside the function like this or inside the square root, it shifts it the opposite way. So instead of going left 2, we go to the right 2. So that puts our beginning here versus on the origin. And so the graph would actually look something then like this. Okay, so if we take it one little piece at a time. But then, if we go ahead and go look at it, and we look at this segment of it then, on the outside of the function, that does a shift vertically, up and down. And it does exactly the way that we think it should. If it's plus or positive, it shifts it up. If it's negative, it shifts it down. So that would take this function that we've already shifted to the right, and it would shift it up 3 places. So then when we finally graph the graph, it looks like that. So our final graph is like that. Now I want to demonstrate this on the TI Nspire to show you basically and to verify what this looks like. So if I go to the TI Nspire and choose a graph page and I type that function in, I use the control button, square root, and then I do x minus 2, and then arrow key to the right. I go outside the square root, and then I do plus 3. And if you'll notice, that puts my graph up similar to what I sketched out on my page. See, my graph was right here, and the Nspire verifies that.